We a little bit early today, but that's all right. Who gonna check us? Mm. How do I? Well, I guess let me try to do it on her then. Uh, no, hold on. Hello, hello. Get this away from me. Get this away from me. Okay, that's not what I'm trying to do. That's what I'm trying to do. Oh yeah, we still got. Well, we got like 1 little minute left. Let's see. Just wrong. Ooh, I would have been mad too. Man, I be feeling bad for how long I have to scroll back. Oh, well, let's do um ooh, okay, hold on. Okay, okay, okay. Let's see. Um, ooh, what's going on? I'm trying to take my nails off. I've successfully accomplished it on 2 nails, but I still got a bunch more to go. So that's what I'm gonna be. Oh, there's one. Ew. Okay. What else we got? Who else wanna join the party? Come on up. I'm taking them off, but I'm about to put them right back on because I like this set. Ooh, what have y'all been doing across all of my platforms? I didn't oop, look and see what else I could do. But I got a lot of work this weekend. I got to teach a class this weekend too. I'm pretty excited about that. Um, we know we love teaching a little class. So I get to do that, and it's one of like my favorite classes to teach. It's only half a day. That's like also really great. Oop, we got another one. Okay, okay. They coming on off. Tomorrow I have to go to the club. I have not been to the club. I don't know how long. But it's one of my friend's birthday, and so the club it is. Ooh, I don't even know what to wear. Let's see, let's see. Not you, not you, you. Okay, and then okay. Ah, all right, all right. Okay. So, what do we have? What have y'all been doing? Tell me what's going on. Uh, Man, I got all kinds of stuff going on. So, I decided that, oop, I got another one. That starting next week, we're gonna do a body grooming for college-bound adults. So, many people don't know how to, or have only known of hygiene in the way that has been presented to them in their own households. So, I wanted to get on the train of, oh, we got one hand down, one more hand to go. So, to get on the train to make sure that I'm good. You know what I mean, Vern? So, just the regular stuff. Um, oh, just, we were talking about the class. So, if you have, what made me think of to do this is that I have a nephew that's going off to college. Oh, gosh. He's going off to college, and we were getting stuff that he needs and like going through stuff and like certain stuff that he need and what he needed for and why he needs two of this or whatever. So we yeah, like it went really well. It went really well. So but it made me think like, oh, there's plenty of people who are going off to college who do not have the experience or do not know um how you should be caring for your body, like what you should be doing to prepare for the college life and the college experience, and to make sure that you do have a good time, going off to college, because it can be difficult if you're learning how to navigate your hygiene and things like that, while also, in the midst of people that you've never been around before. So it's not um, so I just want to make the transition a little bit smoother for our college bound adults, and even for other people who may be, uh, just are interested in knowing how to take care of your body, like to know what it means to be in your, to take care of yourself. Some people were never taught what that looks like. Some people were, just never given that opportunity. So, um, if you know someone else who may be interested in learning about their bodies or in what they have going on, definitely have them tune in. But the class is going to be centered around college bound adults, how to move through the dorms, what to do, how to take care of your body, how to get to the showers and back, stuff like that. Just something that just makes that process a little bit more easier for our people who are going away from home for the first time, because that's like a big deal. It's a very, very big deal. Um, I couldn't be more prouder than my nephew. Like, him and his brother are both going off to college, and it's just like, oh my gosh. Oh, like, these kids grow up so dang fast. I'm talking about, these ain't even my kids. Why are they growing up so fast? I feel like I should have some special say so on the slow down now, because this is going too fast. But also, it's so exciting. Like, it's such an exciting experience if you do have uh, kids that you can be around and kids that you share space with. Kids keep you young, man. I always be telling my niece how I'm like, yeah, because I'm old. She's like, well, you're still the fun auntie. You know what? And that's all that matters. You heard what she said. So, yeah, like that is it's an interesting experience. I'm super hyped for him, and like with everything that's coming his way, and all those people. But yeah, so that's what we're going to be doing for the month of July is body grooming for college bound adults, and just making sure that people know how to take care of themselves. If we can help in that hurdle, if we can help in that regard, because as someone who was in college and was in the dorms and had college roommates and all that stuff, you do run into people's body hygiene issues. You do. It is just, and it's also just a completely different environment. I had never like showered with anyone or showered anywhere. I wasn't in sports in high school. I was in track, but I was just in there playing. I was not committed to any kind of like outside sports activity. So I never learned about like showering with teammates and all that kind of stuff. And again, those can be difficult situations to navigate if you don't have anyone to help you through that. So that's what we're here to do. We're here to help and make sure that we can ease that process along. So that's going to be on Mondays. For the full month of July, we're going to do body grooming for adults, and we're going to go piece by piece, just so you may have some of the parts down. So um, no, I'm not trying to shade you, but there may be some other parts that you don't have or that you don't know. I've been seeing some videos of um, people who are not in the black community saying that they've been hanging out on Black Shower Talk and have been learning, so much about themselves and like how to care for their bodies and addressing some of their skin issues and all kinds of things. So it helps if you have somebody leading you through. So that's what I'm building. But of course, I'm saying I'm building it and I'm making it happen, but I'm building it right now, like I always am. It's gonna be the first ones on Monday. And I just had the idea last night. So I don't know how my day's been going. But I'll get it done. I'm not worried about that. I will absolutely get it done. So um not concerned about that. I if you have questions, let's talk about the schedule. We don't have the lineup for next week already. Do we? Yes, we do. We actually do have it early. It doesn't come out to Sunday, but we do have it. Um, so let's look at it. Where am I going? Oh, I'm going right here. And then I'm going to go in here. And then we're going to go in here. Come on. I really need to, I'm sure it, there's some other stuff going on in the background. And I'm also like, I need to let this computer update and all kinds of stuff. Okay. The newest schedule. Ooh, what is that? That's not it. How is this grouped? I know that. You know what? No, it has to be. You know what? Maybe I did not download it. I might have downloaded it on my laptop. And it's not in here. Or, hold on. It also might be user error and I'm acting slow. This is, what month is this? This is June. Oh no, you tripping in here. What's this? Um, let's see. Now, come on now. Don't don't make me mad. um, what do I need to do to get it? Okay, maybe I need to do that. 'Cause I don't know what we have going on here. I have been working. I've not been sitting at my computer. I've been working on my pal pot. Um, I'm excited about the body grooming for college bound adults. Like I think it's going to be really helpful, and hopefully you'll be able. It's something that you'll be able to like send to people in case you're struggling to have that conversation, but you want to, stuff like that. Okay. Weekly schedule. That's last week. Okay. Oh yeah, it's ready. Okay, hold on. Not you. Ooh, that's annoying. I need to figure out. I probably need a new one. This combination is probably old. Probably need to because I this doesn't even work with excuse me. It still has a dongle. My mouse, but it's a really good ergonomic mouse. So okay, now I can update it. You know, this is just stuff has been running real slow. I wonder, do I need to be worried? All right, schedule for next week. So from June 30th to July 4th, we are doing our schedule as follows. Monday at 2 p.m. Central Standard Time, we are going to be doing Sex Ed with Coach Catasha, which is going to be our first installment of grooming for college bound adults. I'm hoping that, I don't know what I need to do with this. Hold on. Give me just a second. Ah, this is what I want to take off. Okay. And then I'll worry about it later. All right. Okay, okay. So, sorry about that. All right. So, Monday is going to be our grooming for college bound adults. I don't know how long that series is going to go on. Depends on how long it takes me to get through. Because we are doing a comprehensive dive, like we're doing a really deep dive into like full body grooming and full body care. So, we're going to be talking about each part of the body and how to care for it, what you should be doing, stuff like that. So I'm thinking it should be 4 installments. In my outline, it's in 4 installments, but you know, we'll see. We'll see how long it actually takes to get through. And then on Tuesday, we are going to be it's Pleasure Tools Tuesday, which means you are going to be we are going to be talking about external tools that you can bring into the bedroom to enhance the pleasure and joy between you and your partner. This class is specifically designed, or this stream is specifically designed to help you kind of have a leeway into using toys and bringing external tools into the bedroom. Some couples may have difficulty with the transition of using toys and then being in the bedroom, or other external tools such as role play, or any of those types of things. So this is just a kind of a breakdown where we can have a discussion about it, and we can talk about it, and you can have an idea of what it is and how to successfully integrate it into your sexual life safely, and with limited embarrassment. Right, we want to try to make it as smooth as possible so that we can do it again. Now that doesn't mean that it's going to be smooth as possible. It's rough out here, it's hard out here sometimes, but the goal is to set ourselves up um to be able to achieve the kind of sexual existence that we want, and to share that with our partner, and to open and awaken our different desires for each other as you move throughout your sexual journey. So that's what we'll be doing on Tuesday. Pleasure Tools Tuesday is at 12:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. On Wednesdays at 2 p.m. is Ask Coach Catasha, which is a live question and answer session with a certified sexpert, which is me. I do have my papers. So you can come in on Wednesday and you can join the chat and ask any kind of sexual questions that you may have. And it doesn't have to be of a sexual nature. It can be having to do with healthy relationships, boundaries, consent, um, you know, body issues, if you're having issues, pain, or stuff's coming out of somewhere that you're not sure about, any of those types of things, you can bring them to the chat, bring them to us, and we can help you get the type of care that you need and get you the answers to your questions without you having to, be subjected to different people's judgment and things like that. So that is what we do on Wednesdays. On Thursday is Sex Tech Thursday. We are going to be talking about ethical toy platforms on Thursday. Sex Tech Thursday is a stream that is dedicated to us finding out the future of sexual technology. Of course, with evolution comes sexual evolution, and there are three things that are going on that we are not aware of. And so it just kind of gives us a reason to do some research and look at some new materials and new innovations in sexual technology. And then on Fridays, of course, we have Late Night with Coach Catasha, but we will not have that next Friday because it is going to be the 4th of July, so it's a holiday. And I take off all the holidays. They done got their years out of me. So we will not be here on July 4th. So we will be here Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I hope everyone does have a safe holiday. In the meantime, for us, this holiday is a time, because everybody is off, for us to get with our families and have the most cookoutiest of cookouts. And so I hope that many people experience joy during the holiday season and are able to get with their families and laugh and be filled up. Because, hanging around your family, if you're from a black family especially, it fill you up, talking to your cousins and looking and seeing what the new dances your nieces and nephews and stuff are doing, that it fills your cup. So hopefully there's some of that in store for you. If you want to find us, you can find us streaming on YouTube and on Twitch. You can type Coach Catasha in any of the search bars and I will pop up. So that's going to be our schedule for next week. Please feel free to follow us on any of our social media platforms. I have Twitter, I have Instagram, I have all the other stuff. I don't have everything though, because honestly, I can't keep up with all this stuff. I wish that I was. I wish that I was better at it, but I'm not. But you never know. You never know. Maybe something else will be in the future for me. I might get better at it just with a little bit more practice. So, but yeah, look for me. Make sure you're following me so that you can get the notifications when I go live, and you can be a part of it's free sex education. It's completely free, and it's offered by me. You really can't beat that. Like, you really can't. So, if you know someone else who is interested in sex education but does not quite have an outlet, please feel free to offer to, share this information with them. That's the goal of it, is that we want to just be able to provide sexual resources and sexual wellness resources to people who may not have access to them but do need them. So that's what we're working on. You must be 18 or older to view this content. This channel should be locked down on all of my platforms, but I know how that goes. People have fake pages and platforms and stuff, and so I completely get that. But if you are a kid, this is not an acceptable form of education, not an age appropriate form of sex education for you. I do apologize for that, but hopefully you can keep look for some other options out there, because this is going to be over your head. This is what we're talking about, is going to be over your head. It's going to be like accounting. um, so, but I do want you to continue to look for resources that are similar to this in nature so that you can find an age appropriate answer to any questions that you may have. Okay. If you are at work, please make sure that you have your headphones. Okay. Because we do not need that kind of drama. Okay. I do listen. I heard the job market is tough. So I don't want you to end up in it because, and then we pull the foreskin back. Comes up out of the speakers. So, just make sure you have your headphones. We will be talking about things that are adult in nature, but the content will not be necessarily erotic in nature. So we won't be talking about we'll be talking about sexual activity, but in a medical and educational way, not in a way that would be inappropriate for work. Which, I mean, what you're doing in your earphones is not inappropriate. It's subjective in its inappropriativeness. But that's not this channel. This channel is not designed to do that, and it is the reason I am able to provide these services on here because of the manner in which I work. So, um, but yeah, if you have questions and you don't want your questions associated with the chat, you can send those questions in advance to expressionoverrepression@gmail.com. If you send those questions over to me, I will still bring them back to the chat, but you don't have to worry about it being um your conversation or feeling like you're outing yourself by having it. So you do still get to ask your question, but people don't have to be in your business. You can send it to there. You can send it to any of my social media accounts as well. I usually check my email live in the first 5 minutes of the live because I'm wildly unprepared most times for my own stuff. um but if you want to, you can send them. You can send the questions there. You can send them wherever you want to send them, and I will still answer them and bring them back to the chat. All questions are answered with under a no judgment policy. It is not my job to chastise you about how you live in your life. I'm probably going to encourage it actually. But it is my job to make sure that the way that you're living your life is safe, that you are being safe, and that everybody participating is having fun. So, that's what we're here for. That's what we're lined up to do. And so, that's what I'm here for. All right. So, if you want to send them in advance, you can definitely do that. Send as much information as you want. The more information you send me, the better I can tailor the answer to your question. Otherwise, I'll have to give a broad, if this or if that or if this. So, whatever you want. That's my alarm telling me it's time for me to start getting ready for bed. Man, and honestly, that alarm has probably been on for, gosh, 10 years? Maybe longer than that. I don't even remember which phone it was that I put it in, but it wasn't this one. But hey, when you get older, you gonna need that. So you're gonna need that for sure. So get ready for it. Um, what else is going on? Let's see. Okay. Let me go back to my regular screen. So what do y'all have going on? I mean, We can definitely get on out of here. I can go to bed. I could definitely. I could go to sleep for sure right now. No questions asked, baby. In the bed. We got two left. We got two nails to go. So, um, I usually be trying not to tear my nails up, getting them off. This is probably the most successful I've been at that, but it looks like I did tear one up. So I'm pretty sad about that. But the rest of them look, I can be when it comes to nails, I don't know why like I mean, first of all, sitting still is not one of my strong suits. You have to sit still, do a lot of still sitting to get this done, but I'm just not very good at like not ripping it off. I'm like, okay, I'm tired of like, all right, I'm sick of it. So, but um, what else? What else? I'm trying to think. I saw some people talking about uh jadidius combs again, but I didn't see exactly what they were saying. So, like people were making some jokes or something about he was finna get off or some charges that got dropped or something. I don't know. So, I'm gonna have to do some more research into that, see what they talking about. Um, man, I don't know, man. It's crazy stuff going on right now. Summertime's coming up. So summer is my favorite time of the year. It is my favorite season, hands down. It can never be too hot. Give me some more hot. Give me all the hot. Give me the color. I want to be burnt up. All of that. I love summer. I love summer outfits. I love how people show up for summer. Like I love summer. I do. I do. So if I could choose, it's definitely gonna be summer. It's almost time for our girls' week um, in July, so I won't be here that week. I'll be taking off for the whole week. I tried to do it with the boys, but still work. But them kids are used to me being off and being available, so I'm gonna have to do what my nieces and nephews need. So I feel like I was missing out on time and stuff with them last time, and I don't like that. So I want to be with them. I want to be kicking it and doing what they doing. So I'll be taking off. So that'll be July 14th through the 19th. Yeah, 14th through the 19th, or 14th through the 18th. I will not be here. Um, but there are plenty. You can go on my YouTube and watch. One more to go. You can go on my YouTube and watch any of the older videos if you miss me. Um, they'll still be there. My older streams will be on there hanging out. So, whoop, we got it done. Check us out. I am so happy. Yeah, I needed to do that. So I'm just gonna put them right back on, but I have to make my own little press-ons because I have a wide thumb. It's really not fair. But I have a wide thumb, and so when I order sets from people, I mean, I guess I have wide nail beds anyway. I didn't know that was a thing, but I saw somebody talking about it on online. But I have wide nail beds anyway. But I definitely have a big old thumb, so oh, that's gonna break. So let's just not even. Ooh, okay, yeah, we're gonna cut them down. I usually just make my own little press-ons, and that's the only way I can do it. And again, I still have to like if I find a kit that has a thumb in it that like fits, I'm like, I just gotta keep ordering these. I just, um, but I'm an old lady, so I'm setting my ways now. I know what curve I like. I know what I like. So we making it work. Um, Let me go see if y'all have put anything in my. I also need to check my chats. I haven't been doing that either. Looking over there. Stop. Okay, that's what I was trying to do. Ooh. Mm, 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 mm. Do 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 do. Yeah, I put some sunflower oil in my water. I usually put olive oil, but I put sunflower oil this time, and I really feel like it did a good job. Like I'm usually fighting to get my nails off and ripping up my beds, but I don't feel like that's what happened this time. Everything looked like greasy and cool. So maybe I just need to put some sunflower oil on there instead. Um, but yeah, okay. Well, y'all, if we don't have nothing, I don't have nothing. We can go ahead and go and check in on Monday. Don't forget, Monday is going to be grooming for college bound adults. So make sure that you have uh, that you're locked in and that you know what's going on and that you're following us so that you can get the notification when we go live for it. And let's go ahead and do it live. Let's do it live. This is gonna be it's gonna be interesting. So all right. See you Monday.